Enchantment, the reality-bending school of magic. Hi, I'm Cameron and I'm a fantasy author. And in my own story, the Great Fantasy Story, I relish the chance to use enchantment. Early on in my scenes, I make it so that a character can inspire another just with the touch of a hand. Because that conscious mind reality warping, that is enchantment in a nutshell. It's used to stoke false perceptions just as it is used to inspire someone who is needing a little bit of an assist. To enchant is to bring about some sort of order or forced compulsion. And yes, with enchantment, you are dealing with a modality of consent, which can be tricky to navigate. But it's not something that you should run from as an author, especially when you're dealing with this type of magic. Showing your readers that you're willing to have those tough conversations about autonomy and personal decisions are going to ingratiate them to your writing. Enchantment then is familiar because we all have experiences in our lives when we feel like things have been out of our control. And so to that end, when you're thinking about enchantment, you also need to think about how your characters can break free from it. Sometimes it's about your character's own innate will. Other times it's about finding a grounding source that can snap them out of things. In many cases, you'll find that abjurative magic can be your panacea to this. Counter to that, enchantment magics can also revolve around how powerful a magical wielder the person who is the caster is. Enchantment can extend beyond personages, too. Think of the One Ring in Lord of the Rings. That is a prime example of an enchantment object. Indeed, antiques and artifacts can possess spells of their own, and from those, enchantment becomes a very visceral, real thing. Because the best enchantments will be when characters don't even realize that they're under some sort of spell. It will feel natural to them. Enchantment playing at our impulses that are innate in ourselves is what makes it so visceral, which begets a very important point about enchantment as a whole. It could be a placebo. You could be inspiring a crowd to stick up for their homeland and making them think they're under some sort of spell. Or you could be instigating someone's worst desires. You can act upon scenarios where characters believe they are under some sort of guidance, only to realize that they aren't. Because the thing about enchantment is that it just reveals the parts of ourselves that we didn't know were there. Spells like these can allow us to be our greatest iterations, or our worst versions. And, world-bending or not, that certainly changes the stakes for everyone involved. So, when you're using enchantment magic, take care to recognize the potential that your characters possess, in both directions, across all measures of the spectrum. Like, share, and of course subscribe, and stick around for more Fantasy Foundations.